Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Nikki McCutchen. I will be your host for this evening. We're so excited that you're here. Please know that whoever invited you to the call must really care about you to want you to know about this technology. We are truly watching it change people's lives, miracle after miracle. We are so thankful for those people that introduced it to us, and now we're super excited to be able to be introducing it to you as well for those of you who are new. So our technology inspires the body to do what it already does best, which is heal itself. It's our goal to help people opt out of the disease management system in our country and opt in to a better way of helping the body be the best it can be and take care of business on its own rather than needing help from drugs. Our call tonight will be for 30 minutes. And so thank you for joining us, taking 30 minutes out of your evening to be here with us. All of them are recorded. You can find lots of our recordings on Patch the Way on YouTube, as well as mine, Nikki McCutchen. But we will be talking about this technology that activates your own body's stem cells, which is truly amazing. But before we get started with that, we're going to do our medical disclaimer. So all of our information tonight is for educational purposes only. All LifeWave products are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any disease. If you are pregnant or nursing or on medications, please always check with your preferred healthcare provider first. So with that, we are going to dive into the technology and just start going over what this amazing little patch does in people's bodies and what we see happening. So this product is FDA recognized and compliant as a general wellness product. It's a class 1 medical device, completely non-transdermal. So most people are used to transdermal products where an estrogen patch, a nicotine patch, a vitamin patch, all of those things transfer something from the patch into your body. This is completely different. It works off of light therapy. And I'm going to explain that thoroughly here in a minute. But inside that patch, that little disc in there is made of organic amino acids and salts. It's made in a crystal lattice structure that is reflective, like a mirror. Again, talking about light therapy, which I'll dive into, but it's a very specific frequency, and the crystals are shaped very specifically to turn on specific frequencies in the body, to turn on different peptides. It is a medical grade plastic, hypoallergenic adhesive. It has a 96% effectiveness rate. So that is truly jaw-dropping to have that high of an effectiveness rate on a product. What's amazing is that I can send you to I can give you lots of referrals on different types of scanners to where you could scan your body at one point, and then literally within minutes, you can place this patch in a pocket or on your body, either way, and it will show instantaneous change in your body. So if you're in the Tulsa area, I have practitioners, I can recommend you do that. We have lots of people, and there's the scanners that we recommend. People have them, and chiropractors use them, and healthcare practitioners use them around the nation. And so it's very easy to usually find someone who has something like that if you want to know. But if you're good, 96% effectiveness rate, whether you feel it or not, it's always working. That's what's amazing. It is always working in the body. Now, if for some reason you have some type of deficiency, so magnesium, potassium, and copper are usually the most common. We have this amazing product called Cellergize, and it has all of the electrolytes you need, the balance of copper and zinc together, as well as amino acids. So what I did is I just transferred the electrolytes I was already using for my workouts and my daily habits, and I started using this product instead. The reason is obviously those are very clean products and I love them as well, but they did not have a balance of copper and zinc. They did not have amino acids, which also support that muscle building. They did not have support of optimizing your stem cells. So this product has something in it called xanthos, which is a supporter of stem cells naturally in the body. And so this is not something you have to use in order for the patch technology to work, but just know it is available to allow your body to optimize the patch technology, or also if you have deficiencies in any of those areas, it's going to help with that as well, just for overall body health, which is fantastic because you need those to be in balance no matter what. So this technology is extremely affordable. The only thing that this patch compares to is a stem cell injection. Okay, that's the only thing it even comes close to comparing to. That's thousands and thousands of dollars, does not always work, and you could have to get multiple of them. And again, not even knowing if the second one's going to work, if the third one's going to work, how long are you going to keep going at this? And if they do work, fantastic, that's awesome. But eventually you're going to have to get another one again for thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, this is pennies on the dollar compared to that. Okay, to do something similar and so much more, which is, I'm going to go into that as well, does far over and above anything a stem cell injection can even do in the body, which is what's amazing. And like I already told you, it has a 96% effectiveness rate. There is no question that this technology is working in your body. You never have to worry whether it's working or not. And if you're unsure, you can just wait for 6 months of after you've been using it, go in and do regular blood work, and the blood work will show changes. So working with your regular doctor, it's going to show you've had some kind of changes. The amazing thing about this technology is that when it's testing for GHK copper peptide, I'm going to explain that in a minute as well, but it shows up as supporting and activating more activity of GHK copper peptide in the body within 24 hours, within 7 days, within 30 days. We have studies on this technology that go for over a year. Those studies in particular are not published because we would have to make some type of medical claim because of what it does in the body. So just know this is absolutely working. You are turning on stem cells that are no longer working optimally in the body, getting those turned back on, which is why we see so many different kinds of benefits across the board. This technology is patented. We have over 200 patents and over 90 clinical studies. You can find all of those at patchtheway.com, P-A-T-C-H, theway.com. Those are all there. We have all kinds of testimonial videos. There's all kinds of doctors on there that talk about using it with their clients. So you can dive as deep as you want to on that website. It truly is chock full of fantastic information. Okay, so let's get back to the light therapy. So how does this technology actually work? What happens with it? It works through a process called photobiomodulation. That's just a big word for light making change in the body. You all actually already understand what this is because every time you step out into the sun and the sun hits your skin and your eyes, it tells your body to make vitamin D, and then that vitamin D goes and does what it was already designed to do in the body. This technology works the very same way. Only you become the light and the heat source. You don't need the light from the sun for it to be activated. How that is think about when you look through night vision goggles or you're watching a movie and they're looking through night vision goggles and they're talking about a heat signature. So they're seeing all those multicolors. Scientifically, that is a low-grade infrared light. That low-grade infrared light hits the center of this patch, kind of like a mirror, like I talked about before, and it reflects back into the body at a very specific frequency, turning on GHK copper peptide or GHKCU. You can Google that. You can look that up on PubMed. There's over 50 years of research on what GHK copper peptide does in the body. It's naturally already there. All we're doing is turning that back on, telling it to work as if we were younger. So what happens to us is when we're 30, half of our stem cells go dormant, or I should say no longer work optimally. By the time we're 60, we only have about 10% that are any longer working optimally on our behalf. So if you have a technology that can activate that GHK copper peptide that will turn those stem cells back on, telling them to work like when you were in your 20s and younger, then you truly can have age reversal. This is not just an anti-aging technology. It truly is an age reversal technology. I know 50-year-olds that are my age that have gone in and had their biologic age test run through blood work that shows that now at 50, their blood work shows that they're 25 years old. That is truly phenomenal. Again, a stem cell injection cannot even come close to that. So, and that's if you are completely healthy. Okay, so if you have been optimizing your health, your whole life, you don't have a list of things going on with you. You don't have any diseases, illnesses, whatever. You're not on any types of medication. Okay. That's the kind of result when you've already optimized your health, is you get that kind of reversal what's going on in your blood. If you have this list going on over here, then what we see is the symptomology of those things starts to be getting checked off, that you no longer have those things. For say, like for me, after 2 years of using the technology, my thyroid completely regenerated to where I have no issues with my thyroid anymore. So the longer you wear it, it will have a compounding effect, and it will continue to go work on other areas in my body, because I'm going to wear this technology. I'm going to have a patch on my body until Jesus comes to get me. So that's just my plan. It will be on my body no matter what. So let's dive into GHK copper peptide. So this technology, like I said, it activates stem cells in your body. I usually go over 5 things, okay? This technology has the GHK copper peptide has a very long list of things that it does. I'm just going to go over 5 major body systems, okay? So first one is stem cells. Second one is your cardiovascular system. So your cardiovascular system is supported at every level, okay? So your heart, the lining of your blood vessels, everything begins to be supported on this. Okay, that's shown in our test results, in our clinical studies, showing that every 6 weeks every 8 weeks you utilize it. I'm sorry, I'm going to get this right. Every 6 weeks that you wear the technology, it reverses the age of your cardiovascular system at the mitochondrial level by 8 weeks. So truly, that compounding effect that I'm talking about, you seeing happen in the test results for the cardiovascular system. The third thing is your brain. Your brain begins to be more balanced. The studies show, again, at about the 6-week mark, inflammation in your brain goes down, brain fog starts to lift, anxiety and depression can begin to lift. Totally, for me, brain fog cleared. I was able to think more clearly. I wasn't asking my kids the same questions every couple of minutes because I couldn't remember their answers. That was truly not fun, and I'm so thankful to have that back in my life. That happened for me in about the first month or so, maybe 6 weeks, that I started noticing that. Some people might be longer. We just don't know. Everybody's body's different, and where your body decides to use the GHK copper peptide first, is the cool thing is that your body gets to decide, which means that where I'm coming from is the Lord gets to decide. It's the way He's designed me. It's the way He's designed my body. And so it's optimizing what He has already done and given me and supporting His design. And so that truly makes me thrilled about how this technology works. So here's another cool story. I don't know if I'll ever stop, I may just forget if I don't ever share this. So I had a client, very, very debilitating brain and heart condition. I just told him, I was like, I have no idea what this technology is going to do for you or if it can even help you. Okay. He went on life support every single night for the past 13 years. Okay. So 13 years of this going on, having to go on life support, truly debilitating condition, brain and heart. Every day he's fine. He acts completely normal. No one would ever know that's going on with him, but he has to tell his body to breathe because his brain and his heart are not working in sync properly. So after 9 months, he went back in for a brain scan and a heart scan. The brain scan was showing new neural pathways beginning to grow. Doctor completely shocked, had no idea how that was even possible. The same thing was true for his heart, in that the heart doctor was like, you're showing reversal in what we've seen with your heart. We don't know how this can happen. And so truly, I would have never said that it would work on your brain and your heart at the same time, or would I have said it would ever have been 9 months. Like, I just didn't even know what was possible. So that's the amazing thing, and why I'm talking about miracles is because truly anything is possible with this technology when you activate and elevate what God already put there and you support His infinite design. design, anything is possible in the body. Our bodies were designed to heal. That's how we are designed. So when you support that design, truly anything is possible. And I love that. So that's three things: stem cells, cardiovascular system, brain health, collagen. Collagen is not just hair, skin, and nails. It's actually the glue that holds our bodies together. So the fascia, the ligaments, the tendons, the lining of all your organs, all of those parts and pieces are made of a collagen. I was even talking to a gal I interviewed last week, and it was so interesting. She had really big eyes, and she said her eyes were it almost seemed like they were kind of starting to fall out, like they were getting bigger, more protruding. And she noticed after being on this technology for, I think she said 18 months, that all of a sudden her eyes looked like they were start to set back in her head again. I'm just guessing, but to me, that would be collagen and elastin being turned back on. So your body, again, is able to just hold itself together, because that's really what collagen does. It's so amazing. The interesting thing is collagen and stem cells in the body begin to decline in the same way, kind of on the same path. So when you put those two together, it's so cool that God gave us this peptide in our body that's basically the fountain of youth, where those two things actually get elevated and activated together, to where now you have the stem cells and the collagen working together. You have the support of your cardiovascular system working with those. You have the support of your brain. The fifth thing is your immune system. All of us want better immune systems. We want to be able to handle whatever toxins that we are exposed to. And so to have that support on an immune system level, again, is truly amazing. Think about all of the things. So of those 5 major body systems, how many supplements would you have to be on to support all of those? I don't know, $400 a month? $500 a month? I don't even know. A lot, right? To support all those major body systems well. There's really this is supporting the optimization of your stem cells, but it is not reversing and resetting genes to a younger, healthier state. So this technology is actually resetting 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. Okay. There is nothing else. A stem cell injection doesn't even do that. All right. So that's what's amazing, because when you turn on what's already in your body, so not something you're injecting, not something you're taking exogenously, supporting your own infinite design, your innate intelligence in the body, then the body can do what it was designed to do, which is truly amazing. So what's the recommendation? People always ask, how long do I have to wear it? Or can I ever stop wearing it? So you heard me say, 2 years, my thyroid was completely regenerated. Do I ever want that to stop? Do I ever want the regeneration in my body to stop? Absolutely not, because I'm talking about a compounding effect, a long-term compounding effect, when you get to a place to where you're just constantly helping your body to be able to regenerate as if you were 20 again. I want that to continue to go on. At minimum, what I would tell people, especially, so if you have a list of things over here, okay, aches, pains, illness, disease, vitamins, medications, or I shouldn't say vitamins, but medications, if you have a list over here, okay, then I'm going to tell you, give it at least 6 to 12 months so that you have time to go back into the doctor and see what those test results show as changes. Now, here's the other thing. Don't think you can wear this for 6 to 12 months once a week and have you go back in and have changes in your test results, okay? Anything in life requires consistent effort, consistency for things to work properly. So no different than working out. If I go to the gym once a week, will I have some results? Will I have something? Sure. I mean, it's going to help me a little bit, but if I am consistent and I do some type of exercise daily, on a daily basis, whether it's just walking or working in my yard or whatever it is, jumping on my rebounder, some type of daily activity, that is going to help my body long term. Okay. This is the same way. You have to be consistent. It is very important that you wear this every single day. Okay. If you're somebody who decides, okay, I want to take one day off a week, you can. I don't take a day off. I want all of the parts and pieces of GHK copper peptide to work in my body at all times. So truly no, okay, think about all of those things. So I talked about all this, like how many supplements would you have to take to support all those body systems? Also think about how many therapies are we getting in this one technology? Okay. You're getting stem cell activation. You're getting peptide therapy. If you are in the health industry, you know peptides are all the rage. Okay. You're getting that without an injection, without a cream, without anything, without taking a supplement. You're getting it naturally. It's turning back on your own body. Okay. So peptide therapy, frequency therapy. So any type of, there's all kinds of, I listened to a couple videos this last week over different frequency-based technologies and how they help your body. So you're getting that as well. So all of these different technologies you are getting in one tiny little technology, okay? Think about how much all of that would cost to go into some place and have some kind of frequency therapy done, or, different frequency things that you can wear. That takes time. This takes no time at all. I put this on my body, I'm done. On about my day, going on about my day, doing all the things. Super easy, super affordable. Again, when you compare it to what you're getting for the actual price is truly remarkable. So hydration. I always like to talk to people about hydration, which is why we have an electrolyte product with all the other good things that it has. But hydration is truly key for your body to have any type of health. High quality water is so important and it's needed for everything. Most people are literally walking around dehydrated. So you want to be drinking, a big gulp like every 30 minutes, of high quality water. And then, ingesting some fantastic electrolytes and clean electrolytes and stuff like that as well. So hydration is always key. We are super excited. We are not exactly sure when it's coming out yet, but our X2O machine, which is light infused water, truly a novel technology. We have multiple patents on it already. We've had multiple studies released that what the studies are showing is truly jaw-dropping. So when people can be hydrated and then be able to turn their body's stem cells back on, I can't even imagine what we're going to start seeing. Because just in the studies alone, we're just on the water, people were already getting so many benefits. Aches and pains, all over the body, or, crumpled up hands and fingers being able to release, all that inflammation in the body beginning to reduce. So truly, truly remarkable when that comes out. And it's reverse osmosis. It's structured. I'm guessing, I think there's hydrogen in there. I think there's 7 different filters. There's hydrogen, but then it's infused with light. And that's what makes the difference, because light is able to penetrate everywhere, which is why you see all of these amazing, red light therapy beds and places like that you can go in and you can, do in a bed, because light can penetrate. It can penetrate those things. So now if we are ingesting the light, imagine every cell in your body being able to maximize its hydration. That changes everything for the amount of health someone can experience in their body. Okay. And then you add on great exercise, high quality food, nutrients, all of that. Truly, truly remarkable. So we're super excited to see what goes on with that. So let me see if there are any questions in the chat. If anybody has a question, feel free to unmute yourself. And I'm guessing, Vicky, is Debbie the only new person on here tonight? Is she going to be our winner of our 5-day supply of our X39?
She is going to be the winner, and she said that she was sorry she had to leave. I guess she's leaving it recording, but she's recording on her phone. But she messaged me. She's doing a construction job, and they need an extra set of hands, so they called her in, of course.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I totally understand. Well, she'll get the recording then. So yay, Debbie, you'll get, when you hear this, you're going to get a free 5-day supply. Congratulations. Yes. So yeah, Pastor Ed was saying about the X2O, it's 6 different frequencies of light. Okay. I don't even know what all that means. I just know that when I go into, so I have red light therapy, in my sauna, and that has then multiple different wavelengths of light that are being, pushed into my body. This is 6 different wavelengths of light that we're getting to ingest, that will penetrate each and every one of our cells, causing it to be more hydrated. So super excited about that. So anybody else want to add any stories of things that they've heard this week, or ask any questions? What can we answer for you? Pastor Ed, please come on.
Well, I got to tell you something that I've been using the Celergize for about a month religiously, and I've experienced thicker hair on my head.
Really?
Yes, and I'm amazed at it because I've been using X39 for 4 years now.
X39 too.
And but I've just recently started using X49, X39, and the Celergize. That's the only difference that I've been using. And my hair is thicker. I can't wait to go to my barber because he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Because he's had a big receding hairline, and finally I'm gonna get him to start using the technology because I know he would love it.
Yes, that's fantastic. I love that. I do have a friend of mine as well. I'm glad you mentioned that. So she's been using the Celergize, and she's kind of struggled off and on with urinary tract infections. Now the patches have helped some with that, but this, when she started, like within 2 days of using the Celergize, it completely cleared the issues that she was having with that UTI. So that was pretty fantastic too. That was an amazing story as well. Anybody else?
I just want to say that I'm excited for this water system to come out because I can't wait to add it to my daily arsenal with the patches and the cellular dyes and the exercise and the good food. I just can't wait.
Yes, exactly. I am the same way. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't make us wait any longer. I'm so excited. Yes.
Yes, I can't wait till it comes out.
Yes, for sure. Well, thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. Please make sure that you get back with whoever invited you to the call. Tell them you are ready to get started experiencing the technology and seeing what it can do for you. Get started on that consistent routine so that you can see over time what things you can notice. And if for any reason you're not noticing anything, like I said, it will show up in your test results. We've seen it over and over and over again. It is always working in the body. That's what's truly amazing. So tell them that you're ready to get started. Don't wait another day. And please join us back here again on Monday. Again, we do this every Monday at 6 Central Standard Time. Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will have a testimonial call. So I'm super excited about that. So feel free to join us on that call as well. We also have an amazing call on Wednesday nights. That one's for an hour. The Monday and Thursday are for 30 minutes, but the Wednesday night call is for an hour. We go over all the different technologies we have along with the business opportunity. So what we say is sharing is caring. So if you have others you would like to share this with, it's fantastic to learn all of your options that you have with this amazing technology. So with that, we pray blessing over each and every one of you. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.
Good night. God bless.
God bless.
Good night.